Hi, my name is Molly. I chose the poem Tattoo by Ted Kooser for this assignment. The overall gist of this poem is it starts out describing the location and appearance of a tattoo. It's in a style that's a little bit more rough around the edges, maybe supposed to make you look more, tough, a little bit more intimidating. And as the poem goes on, it describes the setting as a yard sale. On a chilly morning, not typically where you'd find somebody that's got that kind of tattoo. And that's where we find out that the man that has it is now an older man. And, he doesn't look the same as when he got it. The tattoo doesn't look the same as when he got it. That's where I pulled the theme from originally, that change is inevitable. It's something that shows up several times throughout the poem, but that's just where it started originally for me. There were several literary devices that he used throughout this poem. Symbolism, figurative language, imagery, all of those things he used to kind of make all of the lines flow together. One of the quotes that I pulled for imagery was, "What was once meant to be a statement, a dripping dagger held in the fist of a shuddering heart." That's lines 1 through 3, describing the tattoo itself. Again, when you hear dripping dagger, shuddering heart, you don't particularly think of sunshine and rainbows. And that feeds into the second part of that quote, which is, "Now just a bruise on a bony old shoulder," which is the second part of line 4. That's both describing his changes physically, but also the things that have changed just with time and experience. And because of that, I chose another quote just to represent the figurative language used throughout, just to describe his younger self as someone you had to reckon with. Strong as a stallion. Use lines 7 through 8, use a simile just to kind of give us a peek into the person that sat down in that chair and got the tattoo. And it shows the stark difference between then and now, and the changes that occurred are only things that can happen with time and experience, which is something that we cannot control because it is inevitable. But overall, he did a really good job of painting a very clear image of the man, his mindset, what he used to be, the setting, all of these things that worked very well together to make this a very easy read, which is why I chose it. And you can also, if you look at it line by line, it's very easy to dissect. So overall, I definitely think that it's worth your time. Definitely a great read, and I would recommend it to somebody else who wants to read it.